really enjoyed just how honest the whole program was, and that, you know, you're in a safe space to talk about quite a serious topic. And I really like that I can use this in my day-to-day work.
For me, aside from the excellent content and the way it's really beautifully structured and all that knowledge that you gain, I really enjoyed networking with other people in the region.
I have really enjoyed just like the big group table discussions that have evolved.
I think the best thing about being on the program is meeting new people that are in that network that want to help with mental health as well there, and learning some of the skills that you can help various people, especially young people as well.
I enjoyed learning about like the different techniques that I can use in like everyday life, even with my friends and family, and just knowing that what I've been doing in the past has been what I can do now.
I've really enjoyed actually having a group of people actually all together to talk about the same thing, something that we've just all been passionate about, and actually being in a safe space where we can talk about it and there's no shame, and just it's really encouraging to see.
Because it's the program that we were doing is all about LGBTIQA plus young people, and we're based in a regional and some of us in rural areas. There's not too many queer-specific services and supports available, so knowing who those champions are across the region is a really important way to potentially collaborate, work together and elevate each other's voices and work in the community and better support LGBTIQ plus young people.
The thing I think I enjoyed most about the program was the opportunity to reconnect with how fundamentally simple and achievable the sort of care work that we're doing is. And that it is applicable to challenges that people face across so many domains and experiences in their lives.
I feel so much more confident. I think we don't realise how many conversations we have that are similar, and how many conversations we do have that are actually using the mental health first aid, but just really securing that knowledge. It's been really great, so I feel so much more confident.
A lot more confident around it, just because I have stuff to back me up on it now.
Yeah, it's been really validating because I've already have had lots of chats with especially queer young people. So learning that the way I've approached those conversations pretty much on point has been incredibly validating and reassuring. But now I feel like even more confident to continue having those conversations, which is great.
I feel a lot more comfortable. Like, you know, if you're doing it, just having the guidance and the pathway that you can follow there, it just gives you some steps you can follow that you can fall back on if you really need help doing it.
A lot, because although I have the lived experience, I know that everybody is so different. So yeah, just having a base like the algae thing to always refer to, it just makes you much more comfortable to always have that backup option. If anything does go wrong, or if it is a crisis, we know what to refer to.
Probably the most important takeaway for me is just to ensure that you're having a conversation, regardless of whether it's the perfect conversation. Just having one is extremely valuable and important.
A key takeaway would be honestly telling more people that, hey, there's actually support there out in the world for you that you may not realise, and even that I may not have realised.
Key takeaway for me is about making sure that people who are doing great work in their own little patch in their communities might be feeling quite isolated. That's certainly the biggest issue that I face in my work, that social isolation that queer young people might feel. So again, joining the dots and connecting, seeing where some people might have already got something established and others who are just thinking about getting something off the ground, you know, connecting those people to help provide that peer support is probably the biggest takeaway for me.
All the information I've learned, like I said, I've learned so much from this program and added more to my knowledge.
Key takeaway for me is the method algae, just being able to use that with different ones and understanding it a lot more to actually ask those questions and use that as a prompt.
Putting it all in front of me, and then seeing the reactions with other people, and just the mere fact that we've been able to talk about this as a group, but actually a lot of individual thoughts that I've been able to take away that I can put into my own everyday life, into my personality, and into my work.
Do it.
Do it.
Just do it.
Absolutely do it.
I would tell them to do it.
Do it. You won't lose anything from it. You'll only gain.
I'd say in any sort of industry, any sort of walk of life, this sort of work is absolutely pivotal, because humans are humans and they face really profound challenges regularly. It's a part of being a human being. So positioning yourself so that you can support people through those challenges is the most important thing a human can really do.
Fully encourage them to, because it will be beneficial information for them to know, and they could even tell their friends information that they wouldn't know about as well.
Absolutely, highly encourage anyone to participate in a mental health program there, just to have the skills, even if it was just for yourself, but certainly for others there if they are dealing with mental health crisis or issues.
It's been so great meeting new people, and the facilitators have been amazing, so it's been really good and would highly recommend it.
Because not only is it beneficial if you want to put it in a professional workplace setting, or whether you want to apply it to yourself or just for your friends, it's going to give you that support system, and for yourself and for your friends, family, anybody.
I would highly encourage all Rainbow young people to participate in this program. Just by being in these sorts of initiatives, you will realise that you already are a leader in your community. By being able to give back, if you are feeling well enough to give back and support other potentially younger or older LGBTIQI+ young people, is an incredibly enriching and rewarding experience, but it also validates your position as a leader in the community, and I think that's super important.